So part of me wants to say an honor, and part of me feels like it's hard to say it's an honor. Well, it's to honor George Floyd. This is the 1 year anniversary of his murder. So to note that in the meditation, we're going to do essentially 3 9-minute meditations. They will flow into sections of 9 minutes, essentially, give and take, since I'm human and not a clock. So which is about 30 minutes then of a meditation. All right. So, and then I'm actually away from my space. So I have a mechanical bell, a digital bell. So here we go. In my tradition, I ring the bell 3 times to open and 1 to end. So here we go. All right. Again, in honor of the life of George Floyd and all those he represents in the movement for Black Lives Matter and social justice. This meditation will be in 3 parts of 9 minutes, roughly. In this first 9 minutes, let us practice remembering. And I know that this could be difficult. So as a way to ground ourselves, to be able to hold memory, I want to invite you to connect to your body, connect to your breath. Right? The first foundation of mindfulness is awareness of the body in the body. And as the body's always present, this is why we begin there. Well, there are several ways. The first 2 that are focused on a lot as anchor of knowing the body in the body is posture. So whether you're sitting, standing, lying down, perhaps even walking meditation right now. And I invite you to take whatever posture and in fact change it if you need to. And remembering that might be really strong emotions that's hard to stay still with. So feel free to transition to walking or movement or shift if you need to. And breath is the other one, which, given the situation, is really poignant and key. So come into this body. Really connect to a posture or a breath point that is easy. There's no need to struggle here. Just connect to how you know your posture, the way it is, or your breath. And I'll invite you to find the easefulness of it. There's no need to go looking for it to be something that it's not. In terms of the posture, what is it that's comfortable and grounding? By that I mean to really feel a sense of being supported. Let that support be a very visceral support. Actual body parts feel supported. And then also the posture, you could say internally. In remembering the emotions and thoughts could be difficult. So is it feel grounding to place your hand on your heart? Or place your hand on the ground or on the seat next to you as a sense of grounding, perhaps even 2 hands. So there's a lot of contact points. And in the breath, for me, feeling where the wind of the inhale and or the exhale Where do you feel the wind as you inhale and as you exhale? Those are connecting points for me. Perhaps for you, it's at the back of the throat or in the stomach, or the rise of the chest or the stomach, or the fall of the chest or stomach. So in this first 9 minutes, we're remembering the difficulty of the anniversary and how we, just as we would wish for our brothers, sisters, siblings, to have a sense of posture and breath with ease. Connect with that as a way for you to know it first. Just keep returning to the easefulness of posture and breath. Right as that 9 minutes is coming to a close, once again connect with an ease in the posture of the breath. And in this next 9 minutes, I want to first offer some classic metta and kindness and karuna, compassion phrases. And then you can use those or think of your own. And here I'd like us to practice extending sense of kindness and compassion. You can do it to people you actually know who are struggling, to groups of people, the George Floyds, Breonna Taylors in the world. Perhaps you could imagine the person in the rectangles next to you and then wider and wider. So you can do an increment. I'm going to say you as a standard pronoun. You could put a name in there or a group of people as you like. So this is a opening, extending, radiating these wishes, these qualities to others who are in need of it, to do with as they wish. So it needs to be freely given. So again, I'll just go through the classic phrases. You could tweak it a little bit or use your own. Right? This is a framework, not a must. May you know kindness all the days of your life. And don't forget that in the tweaking, if I say all the days of your life and that feels too much, it's perfectly okay to say in this moment or as you're able, whatever it is the sincerity of your wish is where we start from. How it lands, we freely give. Let a sense of well-being be accessible to you whenever you need it. Let peace and ease guide you all the days of your life. May you know true happiness here and now. May you be able to hold pains and sorrows with ease, with mercy. Let patience be your guide today, tomorrow, and every day. Let forgiveness be possible in any way that eases my heart or your heart, our hearts. May all of us know safety and protection as true and possible. And may you be free from suffering and the causes of suffering from this day forth. On the inhale, you're going to connect with how one or many or all of these cultivations are possible. And on the exhale, you're going to send it out. Perhaps an increment to the people next to you in the Zoom room, then, or in your actual rooms, or your neighborhoods, your community, your state, your continent, the world, and then radiating far and wide to all beings. So for the remainder of this 9 minutes, which is about another 3.5 minutes, just practice radiating. And don't forget that if we're all radiating to far and wide, then some of it is coming to you. So it's both a call and receive, right? You're calling it by sending it out. You're receiving it as it comes back. So the extending is two-way or always. Don't let that be a limit. All right. And in this next 9 minutes, I'm going to do it in silence. And let me invite you, though, that in silence, it's not about just being with what is necessarily. If there's a heaviness, then use one of the metta phrases or karuna phrases to uplift yourself. So let it be a 9-minute that's life-sustaining for you. So there we go, in silence for 9 minutes. Thank you for everyone. Right. To say I've been to many protests that we were signed for 9 minutes, and that was felt like an excruciating long 9 minutes. So imagine. Thank you. And I hope again that you have the metta and karuna phrases to support you, to be with this and to harmonize how you are in the remembrance. Thank you.